The night was cold. Taehyung sat near the quiet lake, his burned hand submerged in the water. The holy water from the priest had left deep black scars that hissed whenever he moved. Taehyung, groaning, "Curse that priest, this pain it won't end." He clenched his teeth, breathing heavily as the lake reflected his crimson eyes. A small voice suddenly broke the silence. Ying cheerfully, "Mister, your costume looks scary." Taehyung turned sharply. A tiny girl stood there, wearing a glittery fairy dress, her small wings trembling in the wind. Taehyung coldly, "Go away, little human." In sitting beside him, "Wait, you look hurt. Did someone burn your hand?" He growled softly, "Don't come closer." But the little girl only smiled. "Yang, it's okay, I'm a fairy. Fairies don't get scared." Taehyung amused, "You really think I'm wearing a costume?" Yang nodding, "Of course, it's Halloween. Everyone dresses up today." She tilts her head. "You even talk like a real demon." "You're good at acting, mister." Taehyung almost smirked. "I am a real demon. If you stay here, I'll eat you." She gasped softly, eyes wide, but not from fear. "Ying, then can you eat me after I make your wish come true?" Taehyung confused. Wish in proudly. "Yes, fairies give 3 wishes. Tell me your wish and I'll go." He sighed, shaking his head. "I don't need a child's game." "Ying, please, just 1 wish then." After a pause he finally muttered, "Then I wish for peace, even for a moment." The little girl smiled brightly. "Ying, wish granted." She waves her wand. Then she looked at him seriously. "Ying, now you must promise me something." Taehyung frowning. "What?" "Ying, promise you'll come here again." "We'll meet here every day, okay? I'll wait for you." He stared at her small face, then finally whispered, "Taehyung, fine, I promise." She beamed, stood up, and ran away waving, "Ying, bye, Mr. Demon, don't forget your promise." As she disappeared, Taehyung murmured under his breath. Taehyung to himself, "That kid really thinks I'll be her friend. Never." He stood, spread his black wings, and flew into the misty night. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Every evening the little girl returned to the same lake, sitting near the rocks, with a small basket of candies. Yin swinging her legs. "Mr. Demon, it's me again, you promised, remember?" She smiled at her reflection in the lake, unaware that in the shadows of the trees Taehyung was watching. He hid behind the branches, his red eyes faintly glowing. Taehyung softly, "Why does she keep coming here?" Foolish human, he clenched his fist. "Still waiting for me." But each day she came again. She talked to the air about her toys, her school, her dreams. And every time she left, Taehyung's eyes followed her until she disappeared. He told himself he didn't care. But somehow, every night, he came back. As the years passed like that, the small girl grew into a young woman, still visiting the lake faithfully, bringing flowers and humming softly. And Taehyung, the demon, never missed a single day hiding behind the shadows. He never spoke, never showed himself, just watched. But one night she didn't come. Taehyung waited behind the same old tree, his black wings folded. The moon rose high, the wind cold. Taehyung, looking around. It's already late, she didn't come. He laughed quietly, trying to sound careless. Maybe she forgot me now. Or maybe she's tired of waiting for a demon who never appears. He stood up, spreading his wings. Taehyung, good. She should forget. Humans forget easily. He flew away, leaving the silent lake behind. But the next night he came again, and the next, and the next, yet it never returned. The silence that once comforted him now felt cruel. He sat on the same rock where she once waited for him. Taehyung, low voice, why didn't you come?" He clenched his burned hand. "You said we'll meet here, you promised." The nights grew longer, the wind colder. Days turned into weeks, and still no sign of her. The lake turned into tourist places, and everything but the thing that doesn't change was Taehyung behavior. He still visit there, One stormy night, Taehyung saw a flicker of light near the lake. He rushed down, but it wasn't in. It was an old man placing a bouquet of white lilies on the rock. Old man whispering, "She always said she'd meet her demon friend here." Even at her last breath Taehyung froze. The words hit him harder than any holy water ever could. Taehyung, staggering back, last breaths, he knelt beside the flowers, his claws trembling. Taehyung whispering, "She's gone, my little fairy." The rain fell harder, the scent of lilies mixed with the soil. He sat there until dawn, the same lake, the same place where she first smiled at him. His eyes burned red, but not from hunger this time. Taehyung softly, "You foolish human, you waited every day and I never came." His voice cracked. "You said you'd give me peace, but now you've taken it with you." He touched the water, where her reflection once danced, and whispered brokenly, "Taehyung, you kept your promise, but I didn't." The lake rippled softly as his tears fell, dark and endless like the night itself. Taehyung last line, "If demons had hearts, mine just died with you."